my name is Mackenzie Hagan, and today I will be going over an FE style problem concerning depreciation using the double decline balance method. The problem statement reads, a small industrial company buys a bandsaw for $250,000. Due to safety precautions, the company must sell their mechanical equipment after 9 years. At the end of 9 years, the company anticipates a residual value of $250 approximately. Using the double declining balance method, find the net book value at the end of 3 years. When we start off, we want to look for what we need to solve. So we're going to want to look for this initial net book value, which is the initial buy value. We're also going to want to look for the 9 years to help find the depreciation rate, and we're going to want to look at this 3 years, because we don't need to solve the problem all the way through, we just need to do 3 years. We don't really need this 250 residual value. It's kind of excess information, and maybe we can use it as a check at the end if we want to. So the way I like to solve these kinds of problems is setting up a table. Using initial net book value, the double decline balance rate, depreciation, accumulative depreciation, and the final net book value. We know this value to be $250, but we don't know how to find the rate. To find the rate, we're going to want to use a straight line method, which basically says the rate of decline equals 1 over the number of years, in this case 9 years. To find the double decline rate, it's really exactly how it sounds, double decline, 2 times the straight line method, and that's going to give us a rate of 0.22. Which will stay consistent throughout the entirety of the problem, which makes it a lot easier to solve. To solve for depreciation, we're going to use this equation right here, which says depreciation equals the net book value times the double decline balance rate. We already have both of this information, so it's pretty easy to find. And we find the depreciation to be $555.56. The cumulative depreciation is just the sum of the depreciation. Since this is the first year, this value just gets carried over. To find the final net book value, we subtract the cumulative depreciation from the initial net book value. The initial net book value will always be the initial buy value, so that $2,500 minus whatever the accumulative is. So in this case, our final is going to be $1,944 and $44. This value then gets carried over here and becomes the new initial net book value. We just kind of continue these equations over. The new depreciation comes out to $32.10, and then we're going to add that to that $55.56 to get the new accumulative depreciation. Then we subtract that from our initial, and we get $1512.34. That goes over here. Do the same thing. And then add that to $97.66. Get a new accumulative depreciation. Subtract that from there, and we find that after 3 years, we get a new net book value of $11,076.26. If you want to kind of stop the video and see how it goes the whole way through, I did the table all the way out for all 9 years. We can see this is the value we're looking for at the 3 years, and if we want, we can check that with that approximate value they said in the